So I knew I wanted to be a dad. And by the way, to be really open, and this is really what I want to get to with regard to fathers. My dad was not a particularly warm dad, which is very typical of that generation, the World War II generation. They did not exactly effuse love and warmth and hugs to their kids. This is very new. So I wanted to sort of be able to have a father-child relationship that had a lot of love. And since it wasn't so much when I grew up, I wanted to have it when I became grown up, and I could then do that with my own child. I have a view of family that you can fill the holes of your childhood in large measure by the family you make. It's like, sort of like for most people, life gives us an opportunity to fill the holes of our own childhood when we become parents. And by the way, it turned out to be true. I did fill that hole. Having said that, I do want to make something really clear. I would rather be raised with much less love, like I was, by a father who represented good values and who gave me boundaries and guidance and was a good moral model than a loving father who was not all those things. I just want to make that clear. Of that, I have no doubt. Fathers in particular are not there to be love bombs. They're there to be models of manhood, because boys don't have a clue what it means to be a man. They grow up to be big, wild boys if they don't know how to become a man. I knew how to become a man because I had one in my house. That's bigger than getting hugged, just for the record. So I'm being totally open about my own upbringing, that it was not all that loving, that's true, but I got what a father more importantly needs to be. And that made me a very strong, and if I may say, masculine man. Not toxic masculine. Masculine. Goody. Wonderful. I'm not praising me. I'm praising my father, because that was such a big factor in the man that I became. I'm warmer than my dad was, but that's a bonus. I hope that I gave my boys a model of a man. That's what I really, really hope that I gave them. You'd have to ask them. Don't ask them on the Fireside chat, just if you bump into them. I hope I did, and that stability, putting aside even the masculine part, children need guardrails.